Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and welcome to my channel. Tonight's video, we are doing the 50 States of America, the people, the places, the history. This is a box set I bought at Books A Million by Tim Glenn Jones. We have been working on this for a while, and this is the last week. Friday will be the last day, and I have to say I'm kind of sad. The reason I did this is, one, I love history. Two, I have this big, huge bucket list, and I wanted to learn more about the states and their history, because I want my big bucket list dream is to travel all the states and stop at all the national parks, all the historical places, and just all of that. So that's the whole reason for these videos is, to learn more. And I'm so happy that so many of you are giving me great ideas of places to see, or of places, they've told me about places where they are. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. Tonight we are visiting Washington State, that is, okay? Washington joined the Union November 11th, 1889. And Fabio Lanzoni says, "There's nothing greener than Washington State. They have the most beautiful vegetation on the planet. The water is so clean." And that's the card. Okay. The back of the star on the card is the abbreviation WA, the nickname, the Evergreen State, the animal symbol, the orca, population 7.7 million, area 71,362 square miles. It's in the Pacific time zone, and it was the 42nd state to enter the Union. And the capital is Olympia. And that is the back of the card. So on to our little book here. I'm going to show you the picture real first. It says the Space Needle dominates the Seattle skyline at night. And there it is. All right. Did you know the Boeing assembly plant at Everett, Washington holds the record as the biggest building in the world by volume? Interesting. Now, let's get on to Washington here. Not to be confused with Washington, D.C., the Evergreen State couldn't be further away from the capital without falling into the sea. Located in the northwest corner of the lower 48, it is a state that has succeeded in thrusting itself into the center of attention by virtue of its creative ingenuity. Washington is home to the world's biggest software company, Microsoft, the world's biggest aircraft manufacturer, Boeing, the world's biggest online retailer, Amazon, and the world's biggest coffee shop chain, Starbucks. It's a smart place. Bill Gates was born there, and Seattle has the highest percentage of college graduates of any U.S. city. Natural wonders. Washington is well blessed with the spectacular scenery. Glaciers, volcanoes, the Pacific Ocean. It even has a rainforest on the Olympic Peninsula, plus vast acres of evergreen forest that support a thriving lumber industry. Down in the southeastern corner is Hell's Canyon, the deepest gorge in the country, and further north on the Columbia River is the Grand Coulee Dam, one of more than 1,000 dams in the state and the largest in the USA. From the top of the Space Needle in Seattle, you can see much of Washington's spectacular hinterland, including the Cascade Mountains, which bisect the state into a fertile coastal region in the west and an arid region in the east. You can also look out to the ocean and the islands of Puget Sound, which is famous for its vast ferry system. At the northern end of the sound, next to the Canadian border, are the San Juan Islands, a popular whale-watching spot where you can see orcas. Populating the wilderness. The first Europeans to visit the Pacific Northwest were the Spanish, who were soon followed by British and Russian fur traders. In the mid-1800s, Oregon Territory was subdivided to create the Washington and Idaho territories, and Washington became the 42nd state on November 11th, 1889, named, of course, after George Washington. The lush green farmland of western Washington was a major attraction to American migrants. The farming industry is still going strong. Washington is the country's leading producer of apples and pears, raspberries and cherries, and it is second only to California in wine production. Eruption. Mount St. Helens is one of 5 active volcanoes in the state. It erupted in 1980 with such force that the top 1,131 feet, 1,131 feet were blown clean away. The ash cloud turned day into night and choked the rivers with sludge that caused them to flood. 57 people lost their lives. The volcano continues to rumble, and the chances are it could blow again at any moment. And this is a picture that goes with that. And that is it for Washington. So much beauty and history there. Sorry, y'all. I have still got a little bit of this upper respiratory stuff going on, and I'm hoping I'm almost done. I am way better than I was Saturday and Sunday. I can tell you that. But I'm still not fully healed yet. But that's okay. I know who God is, and I know He's got my back. But let me know what you're thinking of the videos. I'm really, really enjoying them. I'm really, really going to miss doing this. So I hope that I can find something as fun as interesting to do as this. Once this is done, it'll probably take me a week or two to figure out what I'm going to replace it with. But that'll give me some downtime where I'm not making 2 or more videos a day. Make sure you check out, one, that you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that help get this channel out there. There's a video yesterday of my boy here, because everybody was asking that he's always sleeping, and you can see. You want to wake up for a minute? Hello, little baby. You want to wake up for everybody? He says, no, I'm just going to lay my head in your hand and go back to sleep. He's a sleepy. He's always sleepy. But I did wake him up yesterday and do a video. It's in the video section. I also did because today is April 1st, yesterday was March 31st, I wanted to be able to place a fresh video this morning about child abuse and neglect. The video is entitled today, or it's April 1st, Child Abuse Awareness Month. I pray that you'll check that video out and watch it, watch all of it. The numbers are crazy and shocking to some, and I hope that you'll watch that and learn more about the things going on in this country with our children, because children are our most prized possession, and we really, 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 really need to find a way to protect them. But that's it. That's all I've got tonight. Don't forget to check out the other videos like that, and the Temu videos and the Avon video, because I'm an Avon representative. Definitely do the check out the Bible recap. We're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order. So, you know, there's traveling videos, and I did a video on The Chosen season 5 episode the first part 1, because there's going to be 3 parts. So I went and saw part 1, and I did a little video on that. So lots of different things to choose from, and I hope that you'll choose to do that while you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, and have a blessed night. Good night.